Well, hello, bear watchers. We have been complaining about the wind a lot, but we've had these strange, rainy day. A lot of times it's not really rain. It's just a cold front will come in, and oh my gosh, it's just stirring up some dust and big dust devils everywhere. So we thought we'd catch some on video for you on our way to Oishi Kitchen. It's not called Oishi Bakery anymore. It's called Oishi Kitchen, because they're doing dinners now. There it is. Yeah, they moved it, and we thought, oh gosh, that's going to be a bad place to move because it's back in the middle of an industrial subdivision. But not really. It's just behind the sourdough gas station in a big warehouse. But geez, look at all the dust kicking up. I think when we turned, just right after we turned, a big dust devil stirred up back there. You can kind of see it forming. And we made it. So, when did I buy my flower pots? Wasn't it like... Well, it wasn't Mother's Day, was it? It was like the week after. So, a couple weeks ago. I think. Yeah. I finally hung them up. And I got my little wind chimes up. I don't know. The flowers are going to be a little scarce this year because they're pretty pricey. I'm on this side of the car because look who's driving. Watch the road. I was going to say, watch the road. Oh boy. Botanical Gardens. We figured we would come up here because we're going to be up here Thursday night, and there's going to be a crowd here Thursday night, so we come up here ahead of time and look to see what kind of flowers are out here. Hey, look, it's shadows. There we are. Woo. Everything looks like it's still a little behind. We're still getting really cold nights. Oh, look, they are irises. My irises don't even look like they're getting ready to bloom at all. I don't know if they're getting overcrowded. I don't know. They look about as crowded as these do. See, there's their delphiniums. They're pretty tall already. Pretty. Listen to the birds. This is gonna be pretty when they all come in. And you can tell the mooses come through here. Look at all the strawberries. This has always been one of my favorite places. This little garden in here. It's a Greta Rissy garden. Well, this is all new. The Penny Wakefield Dye Garden. Penny was an inspiration and a teacher of fiber arts for many people in Fairbanks, Alaska. Penny was first a student, and then a teacher of weaving at the University of Fairbanks, UAF.
She's part of the Fairbanks Weavers and Spinners Guild at the Fairbanks Art Association.
Nice.
Wow, she influenced over 6,000 young people through the teaching of arts and crafts.
Nice. It's the Willow Tunnel. Wanna go through, Mary? She's short.
Except right here.
There's another exit. It's for little people. It gets smaller and smaller. Okay, I'm really ducking now. No, I'm not going through there. I like the little ladybug. Got all kinds of little sitting places for the kids.
Like a reading area?
Yeah, like a reading area. Oh, look at all the peonies. The peonies amaze me when they come up. Oh, and there's a squirrel. Oh, here's the bouncy. Ooh. We're trying to get to the train. It's coming down here. It's not the passenger train. It's the coal train.
The one they send nightly. That's the southbound train.
The southbound train.
Yeah.
That's the one I get mad about when I'm sitting at university trying to get through.
See those 4 white ones right there?
Uh-huh.
I don't know, maybe some of the black ones too, but the white ones are kind of like the ones that I used to call over to the rail for the company I worked for, and then I would release them also.
Really long train, and they don't have cabooses anymore, so there's no sense of waiting.
Oh, there comes all of the freight trailers. Some of them are empty, some of them are full of freight. Usually they try to send those back with freight full of them, because it's kind of a waste if it's just empty. But depending on the project, sometimes they do need to send them empty.
back to the garden. I love these little tiles they have out here. All of our little Alaska birds. Chickadees. Mary just noticed that there's a picture of the maze out here.
You could figure out how to get out of the maze from here if this is all correct. So you just gotta go like this way. and then I think you could just go through right here.
There's several places you can get out.
This is a really big maze, though. It doesn't look like it from the entrance, so I'd probably suggest that small route. Because
it's huge.
We've gone through before, and it's taken us a while.
Oh, they're doing something else back here.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Right? Yeah, and it looks like it's all new too. It looks like they redid a bunch of it. Sad. Oh, they fixed a path up here. Yeah, because the wildflowers were starting to take over all the bird vetch.
I mean, this is also nice because lots of people would walk this path, but it was more narrow.
Yeah, so you couldn't really get by each other if you're coming from different directions. Yeah. So this is nice. Hello, bear watchers. We are in the car having a picnic.
Again, we kind of wore similar colors.
I don't know how we do that, but
spend enough time around each other.
Yeah. But if you can hear the bagpipes, we're up at the Music in the Gardens, and we're kind of parked over by where they're practicing. So they don't start for another half an hour. And so we're going to eat, and then we're going to go watch them play.
Oh, other news. I've almost made it through my first full week of work. Tomorrow's Friday. Mm-hmm. So, so far so good. I still don't have access to some of the systems, but it's like, that always happens, computer issues, and then IT has to work stuff out, or other departments have to grant you access to certain systems, and all of those checks and processes take a while. So hopefully by tomorrow, and then I can actually get started on like some real work, which I kind of have been doing today through email.
Yeah. But you have a meeting with HR on
next Tuesday.
Tuesday, right?
And that'll be like orientation.
Yeah.
So really, it's like that'll be when things kind of kick off, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when she should probably know everything. Or at least enough to get her going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been fun. And I'm trying to get things straight in my head about all this. Because not only her schedule changed and she still hasn't got her license quite yet, but Heather just announced to me today that she needs to be to work a half an hour earlier. So I'm kind of messed up. Yeah. We'll see how that all goes.
I feel like my face is puffy.
Allergy stuff?
I don't know. That's what I've been wondering. I changed my lotion too, and I feel like my face has been more red when I wake up in the morning.
Mine's all oily right now. So. Okay, we're gonna go finish eating, and then we'll go watch the bagpipers. Because we already
showed you the flowers by now. And so we aren't going to walk through the gardens again because they aren't going to be any different than they were 2 days ago. All right. We'll see you in the gardens. Apparently, water goes through here at some point. That looks like a rhubarb. Mary said there's a path. This one goes up to the hill, I think. And then there's up at the top of the hill on the edge of the woods, there's another path that goes down to the other side. And there's all kinds of paths through the woods up there. We walk up here with the dogs in the summer. They've got dog trails on the other side. This rhubarb is huge. Oh my gosh. Here, Mary, go put your face next to that leaf. Look at how big that is. Oh my gosh.
I lifted my head and a bunch of stuff in my back popped. This is what I get for working desk jobs.
And for those of you that haven't seen it yet, this is a weather station they have up here.
The temperature says
A little over 60, 62, 64.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got all the perennial tiger lilies and stuff around there. Yeah, it's a complete weather station. It's kind of cool.
Where's the water coming from? Beautiful, soothing music.
So the one good thing about the garden is Mary wants to walk because she feels like she ate too much.
And I just sit all day now. I don't
Yeah.
get around much.
Yeah. But the garden has speakers throughout the whole garden for the music nights. And no matter where you walk, you can hear the music. So they're talking about what they're going to play right now. So you can't hear them. So we thought we'd stop for a second and tell you that, you know, no matter where you are in the garden, you can hear them. It's pretty cool. That's an old engine car. And a new one. Oh, there's a bunch of coal cars. They're full of coal. Usually it's a passenger train that goes by this time of night. So you can see all the oh, what do they call those? The cars with the glass on the top. There's a name for them.
Like viewing.
Yeah, they're viewing cars, but there's this particular name for them. Mary should know that because she's gonna have to, you know, talk about the touristy stuff.
That's what where I'm currently working. That's gonna be one of my goals because they have you write up your goals when you first start working, and I think you have to do it at least once or twice a year. One of them is going to be to learn about all of the different facilities and their products and stuff. So I'm sure I'll learn.
Here's a better view from the top of that maze that we had talked about the other day when we were here earlier in this video. Normally this pond would be full and running water down that way.